Okay, you all told me to do it, so I did it. I read Six of Crow, and it was okay. I didn't really care for it, just like I didn't care for the Shadow and Bone trilogy, and it put me in a very deep book slump, a very deep reading slump. I'm not sure if I'm going to take recommendations from anyone anymore because my reading slump was so bad. I'm finally out of it. My reading slump was so bad, I couldn't really read anything. It was just like the tundra. My thoughts on this book. This is going to be an unpopular opinion, just like Shadow and Bone trilogy, because I don't know what's up. Maybe I'm just not really into these types of books. I don't know. Whatever. These are the type of books I typically would read, though. I don't know why I didn't like it. I really wanted to like it. I really wanted to like it. Couldn't like it. It just, it didn't click. I don't know. I feel like everyone's going to hate me now, and I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you. I did not like it. So everyone told me that Six of Crows is like the best book ever. It is their ride or die book. It's a book that they wish that they could reread again for the first time over and over again. And I thought it was going to be my favorite book too, because everyone's like, it's perfect. It's literally the perfect book. So I read it and I just didn't get any of those vibes. But yeah, I picked it up and I couldn't really get into it, so I put it down at about like 30% in, and I was just not that deeply concerned about it, honestly. When I put it down, I wasn't bothered at all. I did think the characters were way more developed than the Shadow and Bone trilogy characters. Like, I actually feel like I knew them, I understood them, they were good characters, they had depth, and I could see that they were like all morally gray and interesting and fun. Like I could be no, I don't think I could be in the Grishadom world actually. I could not be in the Grishadom world. It seems very gloomy. Yeah. It seems really gloomy there. So I feel like I wouldn't be able to be in the Kaz world, but I feel like it can be a country over. Yes. One country over. So while reading this book, and once I put it down at the 30%, I actually picked up another book and I completely read that book like in one sitting. And then I went back to this book and I was just like, we meet again. I really don't feel like reading you because you're not that enticing, but hopefully it's gonna like pick up. You know, like some books just start really slow. I was talking to one of my friends who's already read all of the Grishadom books except for King of Scars and Crooked Kingdom, and she was like, it's gonna start slow and then it's gonna just pop off. And you're gonna be on this magical world. She didn't use that exact terminology, but that's what her words brought into my soul. And none of it ever happened. I really thought that it was gonna pop off once, like, Nina and what's his name? Nina and Mathis were surviving the shipwreck. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. How are they gonna survive? How are they gonna live? My favorite scene in the entire book. And I was like, it's gonna like take off. Never did. It never took off. I was so flabbergasted. Like it was so good. And then it just kind of trickled away. And that made me sad. But that was my favorite part of the book, and I thought it was gonna get better, and it never did, and I was highly disappointed. I'm banking that once I do a reread in the future, that it becomes my favorite book like everyone else's, because a lot of other people have also told me that they didn't care for it on the first read. It wasn't until the second reread, years down the line, that they fell in love with it. So I was just like, the same thing about Shadow and Bone. I'm just going to hold on to these and reread them in a few years, and I'm hoping to become part of the Grishaverse, or when I finally watch the Netflix series, since it's been months and I've been waiting to watch it until I finish all of the books in the Grishadom, maybe that's when I will be sucked in and I can finally be part of this little community that I'm desperate to become part of. Maybe then I'll be sucked in. I'm still going to continue the Grishadom series. I'm going on to Crooked Kingdom. I hope it's more interesting because we have like survival and rescue and like a bunch of other stories happening that I feel like is going to be more interesting. but I have no idea. I really hope so because I'm kind of tired of like getting book slumps from the Grisham, getting book slumps, reading slumps from the Grisham world because it's really exhausting, especially for an avid reader. Getting into a reading slump is like, I want to say it's depressing. Because you really want to read something and enjoy something and you can't. It's like you can't enjoy the thing that you always enjoy. It's depressing. It really is. I still plan on finishing the Grisham world of books. I'm going to read King of Scars and Rule of Wolves, I believe that's what it's called. I'm going to read both of those. And I'm going to read Crooked Kingdom. I just can't read it right now. This book slump is so... Book slump. I keep saying that. Whatever. We're going to go with it for now. It's so deep. I just can't. So I'm going to see if I can dive deeper somewhere else and then come back to the Grisha world and see how I feel and like consume Crooked Kingdom and then finally be part of King of Scars so I can read Nikolai's world. But yeah, we're gonna have to take a break from this because I don't think I can handle another reading slump. Yeah. I don't think my TBR could be able to facilitate that. If anything good came from this, I am one step closer to reading King of Scars and being reunited with Nikolai. But in all seriousness, I just don't think this is my type of book. Like, it has a magical universe, but it's not... There wasn't a lot of magic used in Six of Crows, but it was part of the magical universe. And Nina was there doing her thing and all, but I just needed more. More. I'm hoping Crooked Kingdom gives it to me, but if it doesn't, I still need more. And I wanted more depth between Kaz and Inej, but I didn't really get it. I feel like I need more of that too, but I feel like Crooked Kingdom is definitely going to take it a step further because the whole premise is to rescue Inej, so we'll see. We will see. I like the characters, but I just don't feel like I'm in love with the characters. I feel like I need to be in love with the characters for it to click in me the way it has clicked in the rest of y'all, so I'm really hoping Crooked Kingdom gives it to me. I'm hoping it takes Six of Crows, throws it out the water, and just presents perfection. This is a really high standard that I'm giving this book to live up to, and I haven't even read it yet. We'll see what happens. So yeah, y'all, just like, I don't know if I should even like take y'all's recommendations to get out of this reading slump, but I'm gonna need to do something before I read Crooked Kingdom. What? I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I know you guys all love Six of Crows, but for those who didn't, please let me know in the comments down below because I feel so alone because everyone I know loves Six of Crows and now I am the outsider. And I really want to be part of the Grisham universe. I love being part of like fandoms and stuff, but we're just not there yet. Banking on the reread. I have no idea how I'm gonna get myself out of this reading slump, but we shall see. Yeah. So yeah, if you like bookish things and you like to talk about books with me, be sure to subscribe and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully by then I will have a book to enjoy